Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And he just misses with a curveball. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. And now look out as Ed runs in and gets him, and a very interesting.
Left fielder, number
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double placing.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. And now the runner's trying for third. And he'll indeed square on 3-1 as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Now at the plate, Scott Kingery. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. High in the air down the right field line. Hayward on the run. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ball game. Ready now, Rhys Hoskins. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Runner's on his way to third. Pitch outside. The throw not nearly in time as he takes third easily. One out and a runner on third. Now the runner's on his way home. Oh, and the bunt attempt is missed here. The tag, and he is out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
leading off for the Cubs, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
The windup and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double. Here's Jason Hayward now, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runner goes for third. Here's Javier Baez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Anthony Rizzo.
Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. stepping up to the plate, Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, 0-1. Oh, he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
That's a real tough.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Nick Williams. He'll lead it off here against Cole Hamels. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And he takes a cold strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is skied into short left center. Baez has a play. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Previously against Cole Hamels, he's got 5 base hits in 26 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
I mean, that's a classic case of coming off your backside right there. He lost his entire back leg, was out in front, couldn't keep his hands back.
Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. And that ends the inning. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Left fielder.
Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now. 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So striding in, David Bodie. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Number 13.
Hit out towards second. Played on the backhand. And quickly there are 2 away. In now, Wilson Contreras. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Maikel Franco, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The next 0-2. Misses. That's ball 1. That's a 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Trying to count 2-2.
Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground. Makes the play. 1 away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jake Arrieta.
Jake Arrieta.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit down the third base line. And that's through for a hit. Stepping up now, Cesar Hernandez. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. And this one gets away. And that'll move the runner up to second as it takes away the double play possibility. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2. And not the kind of swing you're hoping for on 2-0 as they bunch him up inside. It's 2-1 now.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Fouled away. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Tap is there. 2 gone. Throw behind him to second. Throw back to... Settling in now, Paul Hamels, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. And a decent swing from Hamels there, but he comes up empty, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Cubs pitcher at the plate, trailing with a 1-2 count.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So he records his 5th strikeout there. Paul Hamels is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the 3rd. High pop-up. Ramos waits on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in, Jason Hayward. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Hayward, or often just J-Hay, who was selected in the 1st round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings. Coming to the plate now, Javier Baez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low for ball 1. Hayward, the runner at first with 2 gone. Off and running is Hayward. In there, now the throw. And he is now in the box, number 24, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound.
Number 24.
Bouncer up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Spin throw. And a spin throw got him at first. Had to hustle there, but a very nice play for the first out. First pitch on its way. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a curious looking swing that time, as he likely had ball 4 there, but instead it's 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance? Javier Baez.
Leading off the 4th inning.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Javier Baez.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez takes it in. And there's 1 down now. The Cubs 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. Pitch on the way. And a breaking ball stays outside. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Williams back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Swing and a miss. Into the box now, Nick Williams. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Right fielder, Nick.
And I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
High and deep to center field. Happ racing back to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike two.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now. Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. So coming to the plate, Maikel Franco. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a rather interesting decision here as they'll put him on and move the runner into scoring position now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hamels ready with the 1-1. He swings and misses. Throw down.
He's safe.
And a cut fastball here that he started off a bit too far inside. It nearly got him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting.
And the center fielder is under it to make. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Kyle
Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 13.
First delivery to him on the way. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Arrieta gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
1-1 pitch and a nice call for the change. It's 1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just.
And we'll have to leave it. So the batting order turns. over now.
Philadelphia. Second baseman. Cesar.
First offering on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Digging in once again, number 24. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Right there, Murphy at second. Throw on to first, and Hamels has retired the first 2 in the inning. And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And he'll step off. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed his zone.
At the plate, Paul Hamels. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's 1 gone. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Bases are empty, 1 man in. Even on 0-2, a dangerous count for Daniel Murphy.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Daniel Murphy goes down for the second out here in the bottom half. Arrieta into the windup. Here's the 0-1. A little bouncer. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. 7 in a row. At the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the go-ahead run is on base here. Up next will be Nick Williams. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Oh, might not have been where he was hoping to put that pitch, but he somehow gets a swing on it anyway. Strike 1. 1 there on the first, and you can forget about the go-ahead run being on base. He's erased on the double play. Digging in, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Happ ranging back, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
The center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
First pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in, and the potential. Here's Javier Baez. He'll lead it off against Jake Arrieta.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
And that misses for ball one.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
2-0 now. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Snap throw from the catcher. The 2-1 home. Swing and a little tapper. Runner breaks for third. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will just get fouled. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. And the runner's breaking for third. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. And he's called out on a close play at third. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And he's going to add to the total. So next to the plate for the Phils, Maikel Franco. He was given a free pass via the intentional walk last time. Steve Cishek been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch on its way. Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Now a flare out toward right center. Murphy ranging into shallow right. He can't get to it. This one's down. Digging in to try it again. Jake Arrieta. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Carlos Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Carlos Santana.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Runners off for second. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. High and deep to right center. Back goes Hayward at the track, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's now a 2-1 ball game, and he is in there with an RBI triple. That's a look. Now the pitch. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. The numbers head to head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at bats. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Number 24.
Riding in once again, number 24. He'll hit from the left side of the plate in this matchup. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone. And he's out at the plate as they cut him down trying to score. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base. Luis Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Hit hard up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single. So a big moment here and standing in David Bodie. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut. A ball and a strike. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the eighth. And there he goes towards second. Now a bunt attempt here. And he is out on the tag. Ready for another shot now. Wilson Contreras 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. And before the 0-1 pitch, he'll step out of the box and get his bearings a bit. And a split finger pitch runs in on him, and that'll back him off the plate. 1-1. Here it is. Line drive to left. Number 24 will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. And now the Cubs pitcher, Steve Cishek, is getting his first plate appearance here in the eighth after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And it's fouled away. Heading out towards shallow right. Williams is under it. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in. Pedro Strop is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
Very weakly on the ground. Struck him out, so it remains a 1-run lead. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Matchup numbers with Luis Garcia. He's 1 for 4. Sir Anthony Dominguez comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. Hard liner to center field. Pereira is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. And the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Here's Javier Baez. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. No balls and a strike to count. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
His stuff was electric here in this one, so there's no doubt in my mind he's deserving. Look at all the strikeouts on his line. Trust me, that's
Time for baseball on the show. Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Right fielder, Mookie
And the first pitch of the night here is taken for ball one, and we're officially underway in Philadelphia. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Temperature here at game time, 61 degrees. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really nice breaking ball down in the zone right there. And even though this is one of the best hitters around, he waved.
Backs up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mookie Betts becomes the first out of the inning. Franco shading to his right. And that's the second out of the inning. Striding in for Boston, J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that just misses inside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Chasing after it is Herrera. And a diving effort in center, but he can't get a glove on it. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And he is in there. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Velasquez has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that plate appearance extends the inning for Ian Kinsler. Digging in now, Ian Kinsler, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out. So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
second baseman.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kinsler ranging into the outfield. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in, number 24. He stands in for the first time in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out. Stepping into the box, Scott Kingery. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Slider whiffed on first. Next up for the Red Sox, Ian Kinsler.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Williams is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Batting 8, the catcher, number 3.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Now at the plate, Rick Porcello. And a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Hernandez onto the grass. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. Standing in, Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, that's just a great pitch right there. Fastball at the bottom of the zone, right under the knee. It's interesting. I was a low ball hitter, so you could take the strike zone and go to the ground with it. I can live with that being called a strike. What I can't live with is above the belt hit. Wow.
And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Herrera is under it, and he makes. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Pitch on the way. Hit hard to third. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So striding forward now, Nick Williams. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball down. High in the air out to center field. Benintendi is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding his zone. He's got 2 quick outs.
And the right fielder is there to make. Stepping in and ready for another shot, J.D. Martinez. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. So 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. Swinging a soft liner, and this is taken for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Xander Bogaerts. A base hit in his first trip. Hit out towards second. And the throw is wide as he couldn't keep his foot on the bag that time, and we'll have to see how they want to score that play. Set and the pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Ball and a strike.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Chopped weakly to the left. And he'll tag the runner coming by. At least make him throw it. And the inning is over. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. On a great pitch there, caught him reaching. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Lifted the other way to left center. On the move is Martinez. And the Phillies are into the hit column. Stepping into the box, Maikel Franco. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this.
To his left, Nunez. The tag gets one. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Next up will be the Phillies pitcher, Vince Velasquez. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Kinsler over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Porcello sets. Here comes the first pitch. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Pulled toward right center field. Benintendi is there, and he'll make the... Striding into the box, Eduardo Nunez. We begin the top of the 4th.
Eduardo Nunez.
Right over the middle, knee high. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Eduardo Nunez becomes the first out of the inning. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
2 balls and a strike.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. So here now is the pitcher, Rick Porcello, who comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and standing in, number 24. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Left fielder, number 24.
First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Number 4.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down. Here's the first pitch to him. There's one well above the zone for a ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Up next will be Nick Williams. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
He chases. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead it off against Vince Velasquez.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
2-1 now to Mookie.
The count is 2-1.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He flew out in his last at-bat. A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Here's a pop-up now. Pingree is calling for it. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Martinez.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it. And the inning is over. At the plate, Wilson Ramos flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far.
Wilson Ramos.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Ramos makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Hit out towards second. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. Now batting, Mike Del Franco, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. And now indication from the dugout that they'll issue the free pass, and with the pitcher on deck, that'll force their hand here with 2 gone. Knocked him up. Bogarts into shallow left, and that retires the. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mitch Moreland. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Xander Bogaerts, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the top half. 0-1 the count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat with something off speed.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pereira's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the... So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez.
Second baseman, Cesar Hernandez.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And that one just missed outside.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Now at the plate, number 24. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Grounded to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Scott Kingery.
Number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been per strike?
And he'll get there in plenty of time. Stepping in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Lifted into center field. Pereira's there. 1 out. Ready once again, Sandy Leon. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. Standing in now, the pitcher, Rick Porcello. So with 2 away, they decide to let him hit instead of burning a pinch hitter. And he takes a called strike. 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ballgame. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And this will be handled by Kinsler for route number 1. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He went down on strikes last time up. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he fouls this one off. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Porcello has his target. Here's the 0-1. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Mookie Betts. He'll start us off in the 8th. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Under it is the left fielder. One down. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it, the left fielder. 2 gone. Here's J.D. Martinez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled right back up the middle. Kingery's there. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. We'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Right side. And a diving effort there from Kinsler, but it'll go for naught, a base hit. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Third baseman, number 7.
As a look, now the pitch. Fouled off.
You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
Herrera gets his lead at first, nobody out. Now a move over to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Nunez is under it, and he's got it for the first out. Ready now, Vince Velasquez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Carlos Santana will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 41, Carlos Santana.
Runners on first with 1 down. Pulled toward right center field. Giving chase is Benintendi. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Cesar Hernandez. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The 0-1 delivery. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strike. Luis Avilan enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Called strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2. And a check swing here, appeal down to third, but Matthew Ross says he held up. Ball 1. And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the 9th. From the stretch, here's the pitch, and this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Popped him up. Ramos has a play. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Ian Kinsler. Here comes the first pitch. And a two-seam fastball there, but this is chopped fouled at the plate for strike 1. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now. 0-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there. So digging in now, number 24. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. fouled away. Now here's the pitch. That's popped up. And that's in there. Base hit. And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Craig Kimbrell takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Only play will be to first, so with the runner in motion, they stay out of the double play. Throw won't get him. Kimbrell pauses. Here's the first pitch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. Williams takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a one-run ball game. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. And he takes ball 1.
No doubt, some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Oh, and in just a one-run ball game, folks a little tense down there, and you can see him saying that he didn't appreciate that one very much. Philly down to their last strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. So the Red Sox helped out quite a bit by the start turned in by this man, Rick Porcello. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the 9th, but still 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
The final line score.